Imagine waking up on your 35th birthday. You have a stable job, your salary is much higher than it was at 25. Maybe you've bought a car, rented a better apartment, or even started a family. From the outside, everything looks perfect. But then, one simple question pops into your mind. If I stop working today, how long can I survive? A week? A month? Maybe not even that. This is the reality for millions of people. Here's the strange part. Your 30s are usually the decade when you earn the most money you've ever earned, but somehow it also becomes the decade where your expenses grow even faster. A better phone, a bigger house, EMIs, insurance, school fees, family responsibilities, vacations that look great on Instagram. Every salary hike feels exciting until it disappears before the month ends. Most people think wealth is built by earning more, but wealth is actually built by keeping more. That's a huge difference. Think about two people. Person A earns $60,000 a year and spends almost all of it. Person B earns $45,000 but consistently saves and invests 20%. 10 years later, who is actually wealthier? Most people would guess person A, but in reality, person B has something much more valuable. Assets, investments, options, freedom. Your income can disappear overnight. Your assets keep working even when you're asleep. This is why your 30s matter so much. You're no longer experimenting like your early 20s. You're also not close enough to retirement to panic. You're standing in the middle, and that middle decides everything. Every dollar you invest today has years to grow. Every year you delay makes the journey much harder. The scary truth is this. Many people don't realize they're behind until they're already in their 40s. Then investing feels stressful. Then retirement feels impossible. Then every financial decision becomes emotional instead of logical. But here's the good news. If you're watching this in your 30s, you're not late. You're actually standing at one of the most powerful starting points of your financial life. Not because you have the most money, but because you still have something money can never buy later. Time. And time is the one investment that multiplies every dollar you put to work. So the question isn't, am I earning enough? The real question is, am I making my money work for me? Because that's the moment your journey toward real wealth truly begins. When people hear the word wealth, they often imagine luxury cars, expensive watches, or million-dollar homes. But that's not wealth. That's spending. Real wealth is invisible. It's the money sitting in your investments, the emergency fund nobody sees, the retirement account quietly growing every year, the assets that keep increasing in value while you're busy living your life. Here's something interesting. Most wealthy people didn't suddenly become rich overnight. They built simple habits that looked boring at first. Every paycheck they paid themselves first. Not after shopping, not after paying for entertainment, first. Even if it was just 10%. Because investing isn't about the amount, it's about consistency. Let's say you invest $500 every month starting at age 30. At first, it feels painfully slow. After 1 year, you don't feel rich. After 2 years, not much changes. That's where most people quit. They think investing isn't working. But wealth doesn't grow in a straight line. It grows like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's tiny. Then it slowly gets bigger. Eventually, it becomes so large that momentum does most of the work. That's exactly how compound growth works. In the beginning, you grow your money. Later, your money starts growing itself. Another mistake people make in their 30s is trying to look successful instead of becoming successful. They upgrade everything after every promotion. New car, new apartment, new gadgets, new lifestyle. But every upgrade quietly steals money that could have been building their future.
Instead of asking, "What can I afford?" start asking, "What can continue making me money?" That one question changes everything. Maybe it's investing. Maybe it's learning a valuable skill. Maybe it's starting a side income. Maybe it's buying assets instead of liabilities. Because wealth isn't built by looking rich. It's built by owning things that keep producing value. And here's the best part. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need to predict the market. You don't need to become a financial expert overnight. You simply need to start before your excuses become more expensive than your investments. Every month you wait, your future self pays the price. Every month you invest, your future self says thank you.
Close your eyes for a second. Imagine yourself at 45. Two different versions of you exist. The first version spent every raise, kept postponing investing, always believed there would be more time later. Now, every unexpected expense feels like a crisis. Retirement seems impossible. Financial stress follows them everywhere. Now, imagine the second version. Same person, same job, maybe even the same salary, but one difference. At age 30, they decided to start. Not perfectly, just consistently. Every month, a little money went into investments. They avoided unnecessary lifestyle inflation. They increased investments every time income increased. They stayed patient when markets went down. They trusted the process instead of chasing shortcuts. Now, at 45, something incredible has happened. Their investments generate income. Their emergency fund provides peace of mind. Their future doesn't feel uncertain anymore. They have choices. And financial freedom is really about having choices. The choice to change careers, the choice to spend more time with family, the choice to say no to work that makes you unhappy. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it can absolutely buy peace. And peace is something every family deserves. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Building wealth isn't about becoming the richest person in the room. It's about becoming the person who sleeps peacefully at night because tomorrow doesn't scare them. Your 30s are not the finish line. They're the foundation. Every investment you make today is a gift to the version of yourself you'll become tomorrow. One day, your future self will either thank you or wonder why you kept waiting. The decision happens today. Not next year, not after the next promotion, not when the economy feels perfect. Today. Because the perfect time to build wealth rarely feels perfect. It simply feels small. Until one day you look back and realize those small monthly decisions completely changed your life. If this video made you think differently about money, share it with someone who's in their 30s and trying to build a better future. And remember this one simple line. The best time to build wealth was years ago. The second best time is the paycheck you're about to receive.